Right. Students, online students, am I audible to you? Respond all of you. Okay. So let us move to the further. So what was our last class concept? Quickly. Hmm? Number of approaches to create an object of ND array. So how many approaches we learned already in the class? 11 approaches. Good. So remembering those kind of point. Okay. Can you tell me the first function name? Slowly. Girls, you won't tell, no? Hmm? It's always silence. Huh? Silence is very danger. Come on, ma. Number one, array of. Second, range of. Next, zeros of. Ones of. Full of. Right. So of I'm listening very more frequently. So array of, a range, zeros of, ones of, full of, linspace of, identity of, I of, H stack of, V stack of, at diagonal. Right. So this we are learning it. You are saying nice, I am appreciating. 50% I am appreciating. Next 50% you need to know syntax. This is very important. Very important. For example, you take linspace, for example. So this linspace parameters are important. Any point of, I'm going to tell so many functions in the entire NumPy. All these things are very useful in ML, DS, data science. If you go to any of the AI kind of things, IoT, cyber security, anywhere else, you will come across these points, right? So linspace, can you tell me the syntax? Variable name is variable, stop all of you, stop. Variable name is equal to numpy dot linspace of start comma, stop comma, num. What is the default value of num? 50. That is 50 linearly equal spaced values will come between start to stop. So start to stop to include or not to include are decided by endpoint. Endpoint takes how many values? 2. What are those? True or false? By default, true. By default, true. Endpoint also will consider. If I don't want endpoint, I will write endpoint is equal to false. You know that. Next, RET step, that is a return step, which is going to take by default false. If I write true, you will get difference of two consecutive linearly equal spaced value will come. Next is called what? D type. D type. So D actually linspace is given for linearly equal spaced value between two floats, floating point values. If you take it integer, that is not that much linearly equal spaced values. If there is a value after the dot, 8 to 9 decimal places are there. If I round it to 2, two consecutive numbers will have same value only. It doesn't mean that there is no difference. You have the difference with what? Decimals. You intentionally made us rounded to integer, which is not recommended. Correct? Yes. So let me move to the another most important concept called random. Actually, without telling also I can move. But when you go to an interview, compulsory one or two questions will come on random, which are very important for you. So coming to the point back, now I'm going to enter into the further. Now I'm going to random module here, random module here. So let us enter into the coming to the point of it. Now I'm going to enter into this class. So let us go to the random here. So now I'm going to take it. In order to take NumPy module, we used to take import NumPy. But random is also one subpart of what? Random. NumPy is also going to be one subpart of what? Random. So how do you take random is one of the another module of what? NumPy inside. How you can take it? Number one, from, come on, NumPy. From NumPy, import what? random, import random as what? R, as R. You can take one more way called what? Import numpy dot random as what? R. Like this also you can take. Most of the time I'll prefer to go for the second one. Are you following me? Right. So random number, this is basically used for the purpose of random, the purpose of random numpy dot random module is that to generate which values? Random values. To generate which values? Random values. So random value is not a what do you call, instead of saying random value is going to be some random meaning, instead of saying it is a value which cannot be predicted definitely. There is no certainty to predict this value will be coming. The best examples are what? OTPs. OTPs. Next is called a captcha code. That is nothing but a graphics code. Next is called what? Any kind of Gmail verification code. These are all called which numbers? Random numbers. Random numbers are those which are logically cannot be predicted. Logically cannot be predicted. With a logic, you can predict what the value will come during the coding. But that type of logic, random numbers cannot be predicted here. So for generating the random values like OTPs, like captcha codes, like verification codes and all those purposes, we will go for what? Random module. So wherever random module will come, refer to our point. So the random module contains the following functions. The random module contains the following functions. Random module contains the following. So what is that? First one, I'm going to take it. Randint. Randint. I will explain randint syntax. Second, what randint will do, I will explain. Next is called what? Rand n. Rand n. I'm going to take. Third one is called what? Normal. Normal. This is called one more kind of thing. First one is one aspect. Second one is called one more kind of functionality. Fourth one is called what? Rand. Rand. Fifth one is called what? Uniform. Uniform. This is called one varieties of random distribution. Next, some more kind of thing called what? Sixth one is called shuffle. Sixth one is called shuffle. Seventh one is called what? Choice. Choice, I'm going to take it. There is one more thing. Next is called permutation. That is called permutation. So this I'm going to take up one more. Permutation is there. Permutations is also there. That is from where permutations. There are two things are going to say. Combinations. That are also gunshot questions. These are all called. So what question will be coming? How to generate the random numbers? Actually, in Python also one module is there. Random module is there. Random module. This is outdated now. Outdated things if you learn, you will become a friend of Gandhiji, right or not? Gandhiji, we will take as a sporty. But you will not use that watch, right or not? You will use what watch? Smartwatch. Correct? Will you take that watch and keep it there? No, no. You will use smartwatch or not? Like that. Smart programming also you need to learn. Outdated things you cannot learn it. So here I'll go for permutations, so combinations. From uter tools, there is one module is available. We'll go for it. Shall we start? So random module in NumPy is used for generating what? Random values. If after seeing this entire thing, you will understand the importance of random number generation. Like RTN number plates. It is called what? Random numbers. You take your epic electoral list, your voter list is having your epic number. That is also called what? Random number. You cannot predict it. Take PAN card number. That is also called what? Random number. You take one more kind of thing called your passport number, passport card number. That is also called what? Random number. So random number generations are compulsory in our application development. We need to take it. Okay, now? Shall we start? Right. Let us move to the randint. So I'm going to take the randint. Slowly, we will enter into the further. Students, If I cover so quickly, definitely I need to skip something. If I explain total syntaxes, that is always going to be a good strength for you. So which function I'm going to explain? Randint. Randint. Already you are in the full damage of your academics. So we are going to do some patchwork extra here. That patchwork is going to be a good thing. So looking at it, so really lost something. We need to be careful like that. Correct? Yes. So let us have the syntax here. So syntax will be variable name is equal to what? NumPy dot, come on, random dot here dot randint. I'm going to take it. Randint I'm going to take. This I'm going to give you one value. I'm going to write it. I'm going to mention the value. This will give you any one of the random value, gives random number, gives any random number, any random number. Understand my English? Any random number between between 0 to value minus 1. Any random number between what? 0 to value minus 1. This is called a one syntax. Let me go to the Jupyter notebook here. So here I'm going to take it. So console kernel is starting, browser based IDE. All of you might be installed it. Installed everybody? Right, good. Practicing, seeing and practicing, copying and practicing, typing and practicing. Don't copy paste, don't copy paste. Okay. If you do that, nothing will come to us. Keep in mind. So coming to this place, here I'm going to take it. Here I'm going to explain NumPy random module examples I'm going to discuss. So this is now I'm going to introduce. So first one, beginning I will take it from NumPy, from NumPy, import random as R, random as R. You will make that things to be done. So I'm going to take it syntax number 1. This is called a syntax number 1. I'm going to take it. So this part you observe it, students, variable name. Here I'm going to take it. In this case, here. Start here. This is already done now. I need not write again here. So some A is equal to R dot. Directly I can write it what? Randint of randint of 10. Randint of 10. What is the value? You need not apply any original knowledge. You just follow my concept, you will get perfect. 0 to 9. So any one of the random number will come between that. So print of what? A comma type of A. What is the type of A? Come on. End here. No? Int. It is an int. Single value now. Single value. Apply your int already over. It is applying what? Int. It is giving you int. Any one of the random number will be coming. Random number is not a some value which is logically cannot be predicted what you will get it. It is a 2. It is a 2. Suppose if I want some numbers, some 5 random numbers if you want to get it, what I will do? For x in rand int of 10, if I say print of x, if I say it is going to come here, I'm going to take it, not here, not like that. Range of what? 6 if I write it, or 5 if I write it. Here I am going to write it. R dot what? Randint of what? 10 if I write it. 5 random numbers will be coming. 0, 0 time, 0 time, first time, second time, third time, 4 times this loop is executed. So 0th time, first time, second time, third time, 5 times it is repeating. 5 random numbers will be coming. Maybe 2 numbers may be same also. Maybe all numbers are different. So colon here, colon here. So you are going to get some random numbers here. If I run my code once again, you are going to get some numbers like this. Again, you try to run it like this, you are getting. Suppose if I increase my random number value called 100, definitely there is a different values will be coming. Are you getting it? So Random numbers in a small slot will give you the repetition of numbers. When I go for a bigger one, it will be like this. Are you getting it? So these many number of things will be coming. Which okay now? So online students, I think you are getting this kind of thing. I hope you are getting this. Come on, students, all of you respond it. This is called syntax number one. Syntax number two, respond it more. So syntax number two, I'm going to take syntax number two. Next, I'm going to take it brand int of. It is going to take it what you know, low comma high. Low comma what? High. It is nothing but start comma stop. Low comma high. It is going to give you any random number between, come on, easy, low to high minus 1. High minus 1. Between low to high minus 1, you will get it. Between low to high minus 1, you will be getting it. Let us go to the syntax number 2. Go to the syntax number 2. Why we need to learn all the syntaxes? Because which requirement is coming to me, that requirement we need to go for it. So let us start working here. So you, instead of going for this kind of thing, you can write like this also. What is that? Import, what is this? NumPy as NP. Now I can write it. Variable name A is equal to np dot random dot what? Rand int of 100 comma 200. What is your answer? Random number, any one of the random number coming between 100 to 200 minus 1. Print of A, type of A. What is the type of A? Int. In my ATM application development, we have done already in our database level, in our core Python level. Most of the people submitted the project. In that account number generation is there. Did you remember? That account number generation you can go for using this type of automatic account number generation purpose you can use now. So once you are going to learn new things, you have to enhance your project also. It is an int type. So if you go to this one, if you go to 10-digit account number, if you want 10-digit account number you want, you take the number something like 10 digits account number. Minimum you take 10-digit account number. This is called 5 digits. Add two more zeros here. Add two more zeros here. Then this is going to be, this one is going to be called something like, some number you take it like this. Some number you take it like this. Any one of the random number will be coming, which is a high out of the bounds. It is taking some high value it is taking. What do you need to take it? It is taking how much? Into 32. You can go for a D-type representation also, you can use it. D-type representation means I will tell you in the typecasting. There is a concept called what? As type. There is one typecasting is there. You can represent whatever the number you like it. In our Python, you have seen already in my beginning days, A is equal to any bigger 9, you can take it. Any bigger 9. If you go to our Python level, if you take your Python level, it is going to be A is equal to such a big number 9, you can take it. I already shown you in the class. Print of what? A comma type of A, which is by default allowed. It is not allowed even in other language. The number which I represented today is the number which is going to be beyond the scope of what? It's a representation called int 32 bits. It is saying how many bits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will just take off that. It is going to give you one number. Are you getting it? So another type of number if you want, another type of account number between that, you will be getting like this. I think you are following me. So how do you go to store more data like this? I think you are understanding. Is it 32 bits? More than that also. So how do you go for storing unlimited value also? There is one concept called typecasting in NumPy. I will explain you that function name is as type. So low to high. Are you following this low to high? Quick. So now you are getting it. Instead of taking such a big number, 1000 to what? 2000, one number I want. So you'll be getting this type of number. So coming to the point of it, now I'm going to take it. This one I am saying, Abhishek, I already said to you, OTP generation, graphics code symbols, Gmail code verification, all those things you can use. For example, Gmail verification code. How do you use it? It is a matter of writing. I'll write the symbol called G. I'll write the symbol called G plus str of what I can say. I can say, I can say, and the type is like this. What is this now? Gmail verification code I'm just concatenating, and whose type is called A only. I'm going to use what? Concatenation operator here. All core Python subject only this is. Beginning days only we taught like this. 5-digit Gmail verification code you want. 5-digit OTP verification code you want. Gmail verification code you want. You'll be getting something like this. I think Abhishek is understanding this. Are you following me? This is called what is the symbolic notation here? Low to high, low to high. Between what? Low to what? High minus 1. Next, I'm going to take it. Syntax number 3. One more syntax I'm going to take. With one or two syntaxes, I can finish it off, but I don't want. I want to go for giving complete syntaxes. Plus help also I want to show. Low comma, high comma, size I will write students. Size. Size I will write it. Use any random number values between low to high minus 1 with the size. With the size, I'm going to write it. With the size, I'm going to represent. That size indicates 1D. That size indicates what? 2D. That size indicates what? 3D. 3D. Let us start understanding here. Students, when you come to this place, here I'm going to take up this type of syntax events too. The syntax I will carry. Try to follow me. Here I will write it. Syntax number 3. Here I will take it. This is the subject of it. Gives values. I will take it. No issue about it. So here I will take it. Keep this like this. With 1D, 2D and all those things like this. So let us start taking the same kind of module. Here, NumPy. Now I want to get it. I want to get it. A is equal to np.random of 100 comma 200. I want how many random values? 4 random values I want. Earlier, how do you get 4 random values here? How I was mentioned it? One for loop I used it. One for loop I used it. Because of for loop, what is happening? Individually that values are coming, right or not? Of which type? Int type. But here, I am writing comma 4 I am writing. So it is going to generate 4 random values. 4 random values kept into which side? Left side variable. The left side variable is which type? ND array. ND array this is. So I'm going to take it. Content of A. Content of A is equal to. Content of A is equal to. And whose type is equal to I'm writing. Dot format of what? A comma type of A. A comma type of A. So you are going to get it. What is that? So go to this. np.random.randint. So that is called a commenting, right? So there I am going to get it. This is going to be commenting line, that is by mistake it is eliminated. So here you need to say content of a, type of that, and this one. This is called 4 random values are coming, and whose type is ND array. So let me go to the same mechanism. If I want to run it once again, it will give you some more values, not in the same values will be coming. Are you following me? This will give you what? Single random value will be coming. Next is called what? Come on. Low to high is coming. This is 0 to specified value minus 1. Low to high is coming. Low to size also will be coming. This is called what? 1D now, 2D now. Come on. Right. Dimension of dimension of A is equal to A dot NDM I am going to say. NDM I am going to say. Now I am going to take a Next one, we go for it. One more thing. Now I'm writing in this place, mentioning here, carefully try to follow. 2 comma 2, I'm going to write it. 2 comma 2. What is this 2 comma 2 is saying? I will just take like this. ఇలా తీసుకుంటాను నేను. I will take like this instead of writing like this. Separately, I will print it. Content of A. Content of A, I will write it. Content of A. Print of A. Next is called what print of type of A. Here only I will write it. Type also I will write in the same place. Easy. Once you understand the purpose of it, you are going to get it. What is this now? 2 by 2. Are you following this now? Size. Come on. Size you are following here. But size can be what? 1D. First one is called what? 4. What is the dimension is called? 1D. Now here the size is called what? 2 comma 2, which is like a shape. Shape. It is called what here? 2D. So I will go to the same mechanism here. Same mechanism here. 3 comma 3 I will write it. 3 comma 3 or 3 comma 4, whatever you feel it. There are 12 random numbers will be coming between these two. Dimension is what? 2. Next, I will take one more kind of thing called what, 2 comma 3 comma 3, I will write it. Which dimension? 3 dimension will be coming. 3 dimension will be coming. The random numbers between these two. Logically, the values cannot be predicted. If you are having any DSA knowledge, there is a separate chapter is there. Randomization elements in sets. Sets extension is called what? Randomized elements. Set also will not display the data in the same order what you have run. It will come in what order? Random order. In the beginning days, you learned it. So randomized values are extension of this kind of thing. Any random number generations, if you want to take it, we will use random module. So what is the function this contains? 3 syntaxes totally. Number 1, randint of value. That will give you random value between 0 to value minus 1. Next, randint of low comma high. That is low to high minus 1, one random number will come. One more is low comma high comma size. Size represents 1D, 2D, ND. Are you following? Right. Let us move to the further. These are the syntaxes we have. Let us go to the subject of one more small thing I will attempt it. Try to understand. So here I'm going to give you, okay, help I will show you first. Help I will show you. Import NumPy as NP. Help of np.random.normal of normal or randint. Yes, randint. So you please observe it, students. What is happening here? Help on module randint of low, high, size, D type. By default int it is coming. It is always meant for generating random integer values. Which one is random integer values? What is low represents? What is high represents? They are giving you low integer values, low inclusive and high exclusive. Exclusive means high minus 1. And you are going to get high and all those things. Parameters explanation, they are doing it. They are giving some sort of values here. Size is equal to 3 comma 5 comma 10. Some values they are giving it. I think this syntax is clear. Clear up? So you have to remember the syntax. Give me the syntax once. Randint of value, landint of low comma high, landint of low comma high comma size. So I don't know how you remember. You have to remember. To become more perfection in our AI related fields, you must be good at coding. Once you know coding well, you can develop the applications easily. But we do what? Without learning coding, we will look at the code directly. We will look at the code. What you can understand the coding, and finally you will feel that I am not getting coding. To get the coding, what we require? Syntax. To get the syntax, we need to understand subject. Concept you have to understand. Concept, library, syntax, examples. So example writing is very easy once you know syntax. Doctor knows tablet name. but don't know morning, afternoon, evening. Before food, after food, don't know. What will happen? You will give tablet, and after going to home, you will get it out when to use it. That is syntax is important for you, right? Fine. So, Brahmanayudu. So, size or shape, sir. So, that's what I'm showing the help for you. That's what I'm showing the help for you. Shape is in where? Shape is in where in my functions? When you go to the shape, if you go to the shape will be in where? 0, so 1, so full. But when you come to randint, what is that? Size. Already shown you the help. Already shown you the help. What is this now? Size. As a teacher, I can say shape only. But I am not a Travis Oliphant, correct or not? Because I don't have the copyrights to change the terminology. In college, they will change. In other institute, they will change their own terminology. That is becoming Ameripet Python. But we don't want to teach. We want to teach exactly what is available with more examples. That is a subject. Shape or size. It is a shape only. We will understand. But we have to remember what? Size. If I say shape, documentation says size or shape. So what we have to remember? Yes. So I don't want to say shape. Words are not correct. Though it is a shape looking like, but it is not supposed to be teach in class. Brahmanayad, are you okay? So let us move to the further. So Brahmanayad, confirm it. Now I am entering into the next one. Rand n now. Shall I go to the rand n? All of you look at that. That n here. So or if no, you are fine only. That is correct. You are fine only. Regarding the size and shape, I am asking. So now I am going to ask you, size and shape is clear. You are fine, no problem. That is always fine. Everybody is fine. అందరు బాగానే ఉంటారు కానీ సబ్జెక్టే రాదు. Everybody is good, but only thing is subject wise I am asking. So come to the point of it. Now I am going to enter into this. Randint is clear. Now I'm going to enter into rand n. I'm going to enter into the second one is called rand n. So let me talk about the rand. Rand n I'm going to talk about it. So let me go to the rand n. So that n stands for, this is a little important students, that n stands for normal distribution. Spell out normal distribution. Actually, this is there in our 10th class, 8th class statistics only that will be coming, but the very important in our programming also. Now I'm going to enter into the further rand n. N stands for what I said? Normal distribution. That is also known as Gaussian distribution we can call. Gaussian distribution. Spell out Gaussian distribution. Right. What are the examples of normal distribution? I just want to say one small example. You have written JEE mains. You have written JEE mains. There you are going to looking an admission into the some top 1 or 2 colleges. There almost the scores will be what? 99.999, 99.981, 99.99.923, 100 percentile, 99 percentile, like that. There is a small variation among what? The people who got an admission into top 3 or top 4. Right? There is a small variation is there. And if I put a graph among them, all the admissions who are getting it, there is a slight difference is there in the graphs. There is a slight difference, one lower, one upper, and then one more higher, and then lower like this. These are all comes under what type of distribution? Uniform distribution we can call. What distribution it is? Uniform distribution. The data set what they are providing to us, the difference between these consecutive values, the difference is not bigger. The difference is only very smaller. Are you getting my point? The difference is very smaller. If I take such samples, hundreds of samples, is the difference is so big or very small? That is known as what? Come on, uniform distribution. Spell out first. What is the uniform distribution between two consecutive intervals? The difference is very small. That is known as distribution. You take academic students in our colleges. One student CGPA is 9.8, another student CGPA is 6.5, another student CGPA is 7.2. Like that, there are so many CGPAs are there. Definitely there will be a lot of gap is there or not. All of them are not starts with a 9 point. There is a lot of variation is there between that. That is going to be considered as what? Normal distribution. Follow? Right. When you come to slowly statistical terms, the WHO organization, the World, this is, Health Organization, there it is going to measure the common blood pressure for all kinds of healthy citizens. They said some reading, correct? So they observed so many lakhs and millions of people's blood pressure rates. So there they are going to get it. The values as what? 190, 110, 90, something like 130, 210, 225, 250, 300, something like 100, 95. So much of thing they observed it. And on and average, what they did? They took it as what? Average of all the things. Average of all the things. They will get one number or not. That number is considered as what? Mean. The blood pressure of millions of people and thousands of people are called what? Not a slightly difference is not there. Correct or not? Your blood pressure is a little low. If they see my blood pressure, it is a little high because you are not answering, not remembering, the tension will be there for me. You will not have any tension because sir will take care about everything like that. And if you go to job, interview point of view, you will have more pressure. What will happen? What will happen? Your heartbeat will be more. That time, if I measure you, what will happen? Little high will be shown. Mine and yours, you see, yours is more bigger one that time. So I'm trying to take it. Thousands of BP of various citizens is not uniform. Is having lot of discrepancies, correct or not? For every small thing, they will feel some tension. For other people, for anything bigger occurring, they'll be very cool only. So if you take such people's readings, what will happen? There is a lot of variation will be there. That is considered as what? Normal distribution. So what is happening in normal distribution, ma? This is my graph. This is my graph I am taking. There I am going to take it. There are a lot of values are available. There is one mean will be calculated. 230, 100, 110, 195, etc. So many samples are there. How WHO is taken as this is going to be the common value, like this is the actual reading 120 by 80, something they said, no? So they took a common value. How they did? They took an average of it. They took an average of it. Average value, they took it. They took an average value. So this average value, this is going to be considered as what, ma? Mean we can call. Spell out, ma. Mean. That is going to be indicated by the symbol called what? Mu. Statistics. Mean. What is the mean? Sum of samples by total number of samples is called what? Mean. So left side what will be there? This is called what? Mu minus 1. This is called mu minus 2. This is called mu minus 3. Some samples will be there left side or not? Right side what will be there? Mu plus 1, mu plus 2. Some more samples will be there or not? So this is going to be considered as what? This is going to be considered as something like this. This is going to be something like this. This average value left side, some lower values will be there. This side, some higher values will be there. This is one of the best symbolic notation of which distribution? normal distribution, and the center value is going to be considered as what? Mean. This is going to be called as LOC. We can call this one LOC, represents mean. This left side values and right side values, this is called standard distribution. There is a standard deviation. Standard deviation, that is nothing but what? The difference between these things values is known as standard deviation. I'll take a small example. Take the small example here. This is a small example, you take it. So I'm going to take it. Something like, 0, something like, 2, something like 3, something like 4, and something like 1 I'm taking. Something like 6 I'm taking. What is the mean of this entire thing? Come on, ma. 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6. What is the value here? 10 and 16. 16 by how many? 16 by how many? 6. So what is this is going to be? Come on, one more also you add it. This is also one more you add it. Something like, one more you add it. Plus 2 you add it once again. What is this is going to be? 18. For your easy calculation I'm taking. What is the value? 3. What is the 3? Ma? Calculation ranga. 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6. How much? How much? Huh? 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 2. This is called 4. 4 this is. So how much? 16 by 6. That is nothing but what? Ramakant is saying 2.66 is saying. 2.66 is what? Mean. Mudu, come on. What is that? Mean. So mean is called what? One central point. Mean is called one central point. So that central point left side values you take it. 2.66 you take it. 2.66 left side values are what? 0, 1, 2. Next values are what? 3, 4, 6. This is a central value. This is called values here. This is called values. On and average, this is going to be a constant value or not? This type of representation is known as what? Normal distribution. What is this 2.66 is called? Mu. What is this difference of these numbers is called? Deviation. Standard deviation. Standard deviation can be measured in two formulas. One is STD, one more is called variance. I will tell you that example. One more is called what? This side also. Take one more example. You want to buy TV. You want to buy some TV unit. You want to buy a TV unit with a new LED of some LG you want to buy. So there you are inquiring some 7 shops. 7 shops you inquired it. You are getting different rates. You are getting different rates. Then how do you find out that what is the reasonable rate? Come on. Take an average. Compare, compare, keep it outside. Compare, compare, no. Take all the rates and do what? Find the mean. Find the mean. That is the actual rate. Some fellow will tell more and some fellow will tell less. Some fellow will tell moderate. Some fellow will tell reasonable rate. Some fellow will tell high rate because the customer will bargain. And if I take on and average of the mean, if I take it, that will be called what? Reasonable rate. Reasonable rate, left side, some shops will said less, somebody will said more. That is called which type of distribution? Normal distribution. Are you getting? All the shops you visited, there is a slight difference is there. 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 60 rupees, 70 rupees. Slightly in 100 rupees only there is a difference. That is known as what? Uniform distribution. Are you getting my point? So tell me, the TV unit rates with the hundreds and thousands, with the thousands of rupees difference, that is considered as normal distribution. Within hundreds of difference, there is a close differences are there, that is uniform. There is a huge differences are there, that is right. Example, even in MCQs, heartbeat rate of thousands of population in India is considered as normal distribution. IQ test of IIT students, IQ test almost very close. IQ test of normal students is called what? Some students will be high, some students will be completely low. That is called normal distribution. So by seeing this normal distributions in statistical level, one can find that whether it is a normal distribution or uniform distribution. Are you able to get it? Huh? So now I am going to give you a small example I will show. The pictures I will show. Normal distribution diagrams I will show. Normal distribution diagrams you see. Are you observing this one? Any one of the diagram you take it. What is the central point, ma? Mean. Mean left side what? Come on. Right side what? Do you remember what is this value? 0. Mu correct. What is that value? 0. నేను అది ఓపెన్ చేస్తాను ఒకసారి. 0. So 0. 0 left side what? -1, -2, -3. What is this now? 1, 2, 3. Is it called, this is called a standard distribution or not? This is also standard distribution or not? What is this is called? Average point. It is a reasonable value, right or not? Right. In an year, temperature recordings. Temperature recording is which distribution? Normal distribution. I will go for average temperature in this year. I will go. How I will show in the form of which distribution? Normal distribution. In the month of May only, if I want to show the temperature, that is called uniform distribution. Is it clear? So these distributions, they will give you some sample data. They will ask you to go for, do the coding for it. That is normal, standard, normal, uniform distribution that you are going to get it. I hope you are getting me now. Online students, is it clear for all of you? So I'm going to show you programmatically how to implement it. Rand N stands for what? Normal distribution. That N stands for what? Normal distribution. This normal distribution is also known as what? Gaussian distribution. He is a scientist. He developed some hundreds of years back. So I'm going to give you the syntax number 1. So I'm going to write it numpy dot random dot rand n of rand n of. This will give you variable name. This will give you any random floating point values, generating any random. Which type of random values will come in normal distribution? Just now you have seen one example. Ma. So these are all called values you have seen. What is this now? 0, -1, -2, -3. 1, 2, 3. But in normal distribution, what values are possibility is there to get it? Positive values will come. Negative value also will be coming. Positive value will come as well as negative value also will come. Generating any random floating point value. Random floating point value. Random floating point value. Random floating point value. Either, what is that? Positive or what? Negative. Either positive or negative, you will get it. Generating any random floating point value, either positive or negative. That is called one simplest formula I am giving. Next, I am going to give you one more syntax. What is the next syntax? I am going to give you. Here I am going to give you the random floating point value in the bracket. I am going to write what value I am going to say. So this will give you generating number of random floating point values. Random floating point values, either positive or negative or both also. Or both also. Both combinations also will come. Or both also you will get it. Or both also you will get it. This value represents what? That many number of random samples will be coming. Next, let me go to the example so that you can understand instead of making to write everything at once. Go to this syntax. So first that concept clear? Come on. Right. So let us go to this syntax here like this. This is called, go to that import numpy as np. A is equal to np dot random dot randn. I'm going to take rand n of like this I'm writing. What the value will come? A comma type of A. Which value will come? Either positive will come or negative will come. There is no, both will not come. Madhu, both will not come. Both will come. Positive, negative will come. Positive, negative will come. Right. So that is positive value is coming now. Positive value coming now. Next, I will go to what again? Again, another time I am running the same code. Next time maybe coming negative value, maybe coming positive value. Again, I am getting it. Suppose if you are interested to see positive value, negative value, I will write this sentence as like this. For x in range of what? Something like an 10 I am writing. 10, I am writing 10. So I am going to get it. What are the values are coming? You see, positive values, negative values are coming around. Then you can apply these many number of values. I will find what? Come on. Mean. Very good. Mean. These are all values. If I put it into my graph, in one place, this you are going to get it one mean value or not. That is 0, for example. All values less than 0 this side. All values more than 0, you will get this positive values here. You will get negative values or not. This is going to be showing something like this. This curve is known as what you know, bell curve we can call. What is that? Bell curve. Bell curve. Bell curve. So even one of the faculty cycle bell అని చెప్పాడు సైకిల్ బెల్ అంటే అది కూడా అట్లే ఉంటది instead of cycle bell the horn bus horn like that instead of that words if you say bell curve that is a good cycle bell if they say student will remember cycle bell only and you will go to interview what is the normal distribution cycle bell అంటాడు they will ask you who is your faculty that is called making the student to dilute totally to the low level spell out that bell curve. So if you use low level word, student will attract towards low. That is what the point I don't want. So cycle bell, ring, all these things no. So you need to follow carefully. What is that curve? Spell out. Like that you need to take out. Now we will go to, I will draw the diagram also for this. In matplotlib if I go, I will show this type of diagram na. I shown you one diagram na. I will write the graph also for that. Visualization, I will go for it. Visualization. For example, I visited, suppose, for example, if you want to buy one type of car, you want to buy car, you will visit 10 shops, 10 showrooms you visited. You collected data set, first data set, second data set, third, fourth, etc. I will write one Python code, matplotlib. In the matplotlib, I will find out the average car rate I want. I will go for which distribution? Normal distribution will be coming. One value will be showing to me that is the actual cost which we can bargain on it and what offers will be coming and all those things. So why people will go for fixing the rates on the basis of some type of programming internally. Behind of every fixing of the rates, there is some type of distribution methodologies will be used. And one of the methodology will be like this. Are you able to follow now? Right. Online students, this you are trying to understand, I hope so. Next one is called which syntax of this value, this syntax I'm going to. Floating point number of values I want. Floating point number of values I want. This syntax also I'm going. This syntax also I'm going. Here I'm going to enter into this. Variable name is equal to, like this you are getting it. Here I'm going to take it. Either positive values you will be getting floating point values, not a single value, floating point values of this one. So import numpy as np, a is equal to random dot, come on, rand n of, I will say something like 6, I will say. What are the 6 represents? 6 random floating point values will come. A comma type of A comma type of A. What is this A comma type of A? ND array. How many random samples? All the random samples are in which distribution? Normal distribution. Less than 0, greater than 0. Or some mean value less than, mean value more than. So that's all. So you are going to get it. Observe carefully. ఇవన్నీ చూడండి ఒకసారి. 0, -2, 0, minus, this is called 1, -2. So what is this now? These are all called what? 0 related. If I calculate the mean of it, you will get one value. Left side and then right side will be there. That forms the bell curve. The distribution is known as what? Normal distribution. Are you good? Are you going to follow? Normal distribution contains what? LOC, location, that is called a mu, mean. Left side values and right side values are having equal standard distribution. Equal standard distribution is nothing but variance among the different samples. This comes under normal distribution parameters. What are the normal distribution parameters? Once again, LOC, and left side standard deviation, right side standard deviation. It can be measured in two ways. One is STD formula you can measure. One more is variance formula you can measure. Variance is equal to standard deviation is equal to what? Square root of variance. Do you know that? What is the variance formula? What is the variance formula? తెలియదు. Xi minus mean by xi minus mean whole square by number of samples. I'll explain it. In the classroom, I will explain it. So today by this diagram, you have to understand standard deviation and then mean. Mean is located by LOC and the standard deviation is located by scale. Scale, that parameters you remember it. Okay. Next, let me go to this 6, you got it. Now you can go to writing this kind of thing. With the 10 samples also, I can take it. 10 samples, you can take it. The 10 samples, if you want to go for with rounding values is concerned, you can take the rounding values also. I think you know rounding policies here. Rounding of 2, rounding of 2. So you are going to get it. So what is this now? Round of A doesn't contain the round method. Yes, there is a function called what, you know, in the universal functions are there with me. There in the universal functions, I'm going to show you how to use that rounding values and all. Or instead of that, anyway, I will show once and then I will move forward. So in our case, here we are having universal functions are available. Universal functions. There is a rounding this decimals. There is a function name is available called rounding of decimals. What is this? A round function is available. What is the function name? A round function is available. That you can write it np.a_round of. We can use it. Anyway, I'm going to explain in the classroom. So this I will go to it. Here I will write it. Come on. np.a_round of. np.a_round of. So you are going to get these values. And it doesn't mean that round is not working. No, round will work 100%. How round will work, I am going to tell you. So very simple. I'm not going to leave you. Is this it's not working? I will go to other. No. Value in where? A. A. Print of what? Round of. Round of what? Well. Round of well. Round of well. So I'm going to get all the values. Round of value. Comma what I will write it? 2. 2 I will write it. So I'm getting that. Python is strong. Everything is strong. Are you getting me? So this is called what? 10 samples are going to come. Next, I will go to the another syntax here. What is the next syntax? I'm going to take it, you know, students. Another syntax is syntax number this one. Variable name is equal to value comma that is nothing but here I'm going to write it. Variable name is equal to random of rows comma columns. What is that? Rows comma columns. I will write rows comma columns. This deals with what type of dimension? 1D. Second one deals with which type of dimension? 2D. Why 2D? Why 2D? Rows comma columns. This is called a 2D. 2D random normal distributions I want. Random distributions in 1D also is enough. If they ask you about a 2D also, you can go for it. Generating which values? I'm going to write generating any random floating point values either in positive or negative or both with what? 2D. With 2D. With what? 3D, etc. with the 3D and all those things, etc. So I'm going to take it. The same mechanism I am going to introduce here. I will take this syntax. So this part, this one also I will take it. Here I will take it. So here I will write it. Rows. Next is what? Columns. Floating point values are both in in what format? 2D, comma what? 3D. 3D. I want to go for it. Same I will go to this place. So I will take in this case of 2 comma 2 I'm going to take it. 2 comma 2 or 2 comma 3. 3 comma 3 I will take it through 3 comma 3. So print of a type of a I'm going to take it. It is going to be something like this. Are you having positives and negatives are there or not? All positives and negatives. Think of our bell curve. It will be more easy for you. So random will give you what? This type of values, positives and negatives. But sir, where are you mentioning that LOC and then scale? Where the next version will be coming. Clear? So next one I will go to one more kind of thing. 2 comma 3 comma 3. 2 comma 3 comma 3, which is going to give you two matrices with this kind of thing. If you want to go for any rounding kind of thing, you will go to what? np dot what? A round off. A round off. That is called array round off. Array round off. Array round off what? A. Array round of A, comma, how many decimals you want? 3 na, 2 na, it is up to you. I think you are going to get it. Are you following? So you can also use our normal round function also, 0.2 f kind of things also. Format specifier rounding also you can use it. So this is about the next syntax. What is the next syntax? Rows, comma. So this is called a 2D. 2D. Now next if we go to this 2D, you got it. Here I said 2 comma 3 comma 3. So as a syntax part, if you want, you can go to this is called a 2D, you can take it. This is called a 3D and etc. If you want to take it. Here I will write number of matrices. Number of matrices. Number of matrices you will get it. So number of matrices. Matrices you will get it. Right. Without telling also I can complete NumPy like YouTubers, this tutorials and all. Because of that, what will come? No confidence will be coming on the normal distributions. Is it clear? So how many functions are there in random? Random of empty, any random floating point values in the form of float. Random of value, these many number of values will come. Rows and columns 2D. Number of matrices, comma, rows and this thing. Number of clusters also you can increase it. So let us go to the help of that. Help. Now I'm going to take the help. Let us make it here help of what? Come on, np dot. Already I used it. Random.randn. Randn. So I'm going to use it. So all of you start here. Randn of what? Star arcs. Star arcs means what? No value, two values, one value, two values, three values, four values, six values, etc. Our concept in functions is variable length arguments. So display of 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, display of 10 comma 20 comma 30, display of 10 comma 20, display of 10, display of. How I represented in our Python only? Variable length arguments. Today also. Random of no value, random of single value, random of three values, random of four values. These are all called what? Variable length. So what is that? D0, D1, Dn returns sample, one sample or samples in what? Standard normal distribution. Standard normal distribution. So coming to this kind of thing, all they are explaining something like Gaussian distribution, sampled from univariate. They are explaining statistics related terms here. Statistics related terms they are explaining. I think you are following this. Are you following? This is about which function? Rand n. So, are you following me? Right. Online students respond it. Is it clear for all of you? Come on, quickly. So, I think rand n is clear. So random is meant for normal distribution with what? Negative values, floating point values, left side of 0 something, right side of 0 something. Are you following? Now, so what is the mean you are getting here? On and average, if you look at this mean, it is almost zeros only. The mean will be there or not? 0 left side negative values, 0 right side some positive values. So on and average, you can consider 0 is a mean. No? Left side of zeros is called negative, right side of zeros is called right. Now I want to take it. My mean should be 6 and turn. My mean should be 6. My mean should be 6. And I am taking my own mean. My own mean I am taking. This is called located by LOC. Scale. Scale is nothing but deviation. Deviation among the numbers. If I take 6, as a mean, scale I am going to take some 2. Some 2 I am going to take. What are the values here? 1, something like what? 3, something like what? 5, something like 8, something like what? 10, something like this I am having. On and average, what is the mean? 6. Left side of that I am getting, right side of that I am getting. This is called customized normal distribution. Customized. Earlier one is default values. 0 left side negative, 0 right side positive. Everything starts with 0, 0, 0 only. But I want to start with my own customized mean values. I want to go for customized deviation values I want. For that, I will go to what? Another function name called what? Normal. What is the next function called? Normal. I am going to take it. Normal. I am going to take it. So next function is called normal. What is the difference between random and normal? You have to get it. Random will give you the random number values between less than 0, 0 point only will come. Negative 0 point values and positive 0 point values. In normal, you will get other than that zeros, you will get it. That is a normal kind of function will give you. So coming to this place now, I'm going to give you another kind of example. There I'm going to take it. Don't feel difficulty. It is almost school days mathematics like distributions. Normal of. What is the normal of kind of syntax will give you? Here also, syntax number 1, say variable name is equal to numpy dot normal of. This is also gives you almost equal to what? Random. Random. My final syntax is important. Syntax. Variable name is equal to, I'm going to take it, normal of course, numpy dot random dot. That is natural. NumPy dot normal dot random dot normal of. There I'm going to write it. LOC comma, I'm going to write it what? Scale. NumPy comma scale. Now I'm going to write it. One more syntax also, let me write it. Understand quickly. Comma, what I am writing? Size I am writing. What is the size? 2 by 2, 3 by 3. That is nothing but what? 2D. 2D. Already you have seen size in where? Size in where? Randint. Randint place, which is equal to what? Brahmanayudu said shape. But I don't want to write shape here. So I want to write it what here? Size I want to write it. All the students in online, you try to contact me. At the end of it, some doubts are there. There I will contact. I will clarify. Even in the middle, if you type it, it's your efforts are wasted. I'm not going to read out because I need to focus on my explanation. At the end of the class, I'm going to give you the doubts clarification. There I will clarify. Even your time you are wasting it by yourself. So I'm not going to read out that also. Are you understanding this size now? So let me go to this kind of normal kind of thing here. Let me go to the normal examples here. So first function I'm going to take. First syntax I'm going to take it. It is equal to like a previous example only. So first syntax. So let me go to import NumPy as np. So here I'm going to write it. So I will say here a is equal to np.random.normal normal here, normal here. When I take normal, what is the LOC value? 0. LOC value 0. Scale value, first నేను ఒక help చూపిస్తాను ఇక్కడ. Before that I will go for it. LOC and scale is the main important criteria here. LOC will have some default value. Scale also will be having some default value. What is the LOC represents? I said mean. What is the scale I represent? Standard deviation between two consecutive intervals. Go there. Now I'm going to show you the help. Here I'm going to write it. Help of, what is this now? Normal. I'm going to take up normal. So there you try to watch it. Student, sorry. Normal. Come on, read out. LOC is equal to 0.0. Scale is equal to 1.0. What is the size? It is almost LOC means what? LOC means what? This is my graph. What is the standard deviation now? 0.0. 0.0. What is the maximum value here? What are the minimum values? Negative values will be there or not? Negative values will be there. Here, what side value will be there? It is as good as working like what? Random only. Right or not? Read out. Draw. Of course, this anyhow I'm going to draw in a matplotlib. I will take a samples and I'll draw the graph. So here you come down to this place. Here you come down to this place. Bell curve and all those things is coming. Bell curve and all those things is coming. He is called something like 200 years back. They are writing some history also. After going to home, you read out this entire kind of thing. Now coming to this entire thing, LOC, parameters, float or array like a float, mean, center of the distribution, scale, float or array like float, standard deviation, that is called spread or what, width of the distribution, width, 0, mu, left side -1, -2, -3. The distribution, width of these two consecutive intervals must be what? Non-negative, non-negative. So tuples are optional, something is giving here. So that LOC and scale after understanding come to this place. So print of what? A. And then type of what? A. Which is going to give you what? Come on, 0.02. This value will be coming. Negative value will come or what value will come? Positive value also will be coming. And there is no use of only using. Here negative value come, here what value come? Positive value. If you want to get multiple values for that, I already said one technique for you. For x in range of what? For x in range of, I will say some 6. I'll say some 6. So this you are going to get it. So try to run this now. Am I going to get, this is called some 0 related values. Is it looking like a random or not? So what is the LOC here? 0.0. What is the scale here? So right side values are there, left side values are also available. Now I will go to my own LOC and my own scale. So I'm going to use it. So let us start with, here I'm going to take it. Second syntax, I'm going to take it. Second syntax. So I'll carry this. Here I'm going to get it. Some values I'm writing LOC comma scale, I'm going to take it. So I'm going to take it. LOC is equal to some 2. Next is called 2 comma 2 comma 3. I'm going to write it. 2 comma 3. I'm going to write it. One of the single value is coming with this kind of thing. If you want to take any for loop kind of value here, for loop related activity, if you take, so for value in range of, for value in range of 6 or for value in range of 10, some 10 samples like this. If you want to take up this kind of thing, what is happening? You see the values are 4.3, 1.2, 11.2, like this values are coming on. If I take on and average all these values mean, it is definitely what? 2. It is definitely 2. After going to home, take a pen and paper and do it. It is definitely 2. No. You only. Yes. Sleeping. Try to listen. No. So try to, if you listen, you will get something. And that to your other batch student. No explanation. Sleeping అంటే sleeping, listen the class. నాకు explanation అవసరం లే, నువ్వు వినాలి అంతే. నిద్రపో ఏమన్నా చేసుకో కానీ విను. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు స్లీప్, సిట్ ఇన్ ద బ్యాక్ సైడ్ అండ్ స్లీప్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ లైక్ ఇట్. నో మోర్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్. లిజనింగ్ సార్ బట్ స్లీపింగ్. ఇది వద్దు, ఈ కథ వద్దు. విను క్లాస్. సో ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ దిస్? So if you take a pen and paper, add all of them by what? Number of values are what? 10. So you will get the mean value exactly equal 2. And the spread among all these things. Take a graph or take one small paper. That mean you will take it. Left side of the values you spread, right side the values you spread. Definitely the difference is called what? 3 will be there. Are you following me? So in further, when you come to matplotlib, I will take some range of values. Your marks I will take it in the academic marks I will take. Academic marks, 100 academic marks I will take. I will calculate the mean. I will calculate the scale. I will draw the graph. That graph exactly looking like the same graph what we are learning now. Okay now? So because I will introduce matplotlib.pyplot, drawing the bar plot, stacked bar plot, line graphs, that are different terminologies I will explain. I think with my brief explanation of today bell curve, you can project these samples on it. Are you getting me? Right. Next, I want to go for some number of samples I want. Online students, I hope you are getting me. Now I will go for next what? Come on. Size I will take it. What is my size? 5. How many samples I want? 5. Or how many samples I want? 6 samples I want. Which type? ND array. ND array. All these samples you see, ma? All these samples చూసుకోండి జాగ్రత్తగా. What is my mean of all these samples if I take it? Definitely the mean will be 2. After going to home, take this example, add all of them, calculate the mean, see the distribution, try to put it on some small paper. That mean is the center point. Left side some values will come, right side some values will come. Difference between all those things is exactly called what? 3. How many samples? 6. 1D or 2D? 1D. Let us go to the 2D. Let us go to the 2D. I will go for what? Come on, fast. 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3. Which is going to give you what? 3 by 3 matrix with 2 is a mean and 3 is a standard deviation. Difference కాదు మొద్దు. Standard deviation. Difference, standard deviation. That is that spread among the left side values and right side values. Difference, minus, అది కాదు. You have to use standard words. Spell out. If you say difference, minus, subtraction, they will say that you don't know terminology. Cycle bell. Because in one faculty previously NumPy started, he's saying cycle bell. These are all going to be making the student to go to some other place. So suppose for example in DBMS, in database level, Python database communication, we used to do what? CRUD operation, CRUD operation. నాకు కూడా అదే టర్మ్ వస్తుంది. CRUD, create, read, update, delete. This is called a transaction properties. Creating a table, reading the data from table, updating, deleting. This is used to take it at our Python database communication. This is a CRUD policies we can call. But in American Training Institute, they will say, దీన్ని మార్చేస్తాడు, మార్చి ఇట్లా తీసుకెళ్తాడు మేము. థర్డ్ మీకు గుర్తుంటది, you will remember. And you will go to industry tomorrow, you will say, tell me transaction properties. You won't understand because that word will not be coming. What are the CRUD policies? You will think CRUD is using, maybe he is forgetting. My sir is correct. CRUD అంటాం. Curd, buttermilk is not there. So try to learn the terminology, what is given in that. That's why I'm showing the help for you. Why I'm showing the help for you? This is an international subject. You remember as this. Correct? Try to remember. So don't try to learn something more different way. You need to follow this. This is a matplotlib is writing. Even the same example I'm explaining in the matplotlib time also. Plain graphs I will explain, line graph I will explain, bar plots I will explain, horizontal bars I will explain. So many things I'm going to explain. So coming to this place, here this is called 2D. So I'll go for next what? Come on. So I will go to 2 comma something like 2 comma 3. Like this I will go for it. This is called one matrix. This is called another matrix. For all these samples, the same kind of 2 and 3. Suppose if you take it something like this one, I will take the value called 12 antanu ikkada. I will take the difference is called something like 5, and you take the values called what 3 comma 4, 3 comma 4. So what is coming, you see? Automatically my samples values are changing. Are you following it? Sample values are changing or not? So the samples, so 12 is the mean, and 12 is the mean, and the mean 12 left side some values will be there, mean right side some more values will be there. The center point is called 12. You can easily project with my explanation. Are you following me? Right? Simple. Here I will move to the further. I hope that it is more clear about what normal. So did you understand about the normal mechanism here? So here random and normal deals with what? Normal distribution. What is the mean here? Generally 0. Negative side of this values will be there. Negative side, positive values will be there. This is related to between what? -1, 0 and 1. This is the normal distribution slots. When you come to this place, what will happen? This LOC you can specify by yourself. You can have positive scale and you can have what? Negative scale also you can take it. It is a customized. So random only customized in the form of what? Normal. Are you okay? So they will be asking you, they'll give a lot of samples for you. They will ask you, try to try to represent the normal distribution for it. Instead of taking pen and paper and writing kilometers of code, you can simply use what? Normal, and put that entire list of values, convert into what object? ND array object, pass that ND array object directly. So you will get the normal distribution values or not. So that this still I will continue in the diagrams of graphs also I am going to show you. Graphs also. But you need to remember up to that time. So next one is called what? Rand and then what? Uniform. So here the difference between two values is not very closer. They are going to have some difference, huge difference is there. But here what is happening? A close difference will be there in that. What is the difference between normal distribution and uniform distribution? I said the example. What is that? Average height of all girls in India. Average height of all girls in India is going to be what? Uniform. Uniform, just very close to it. But normal distribution, if I take average height of males, maybe some differentiation, maybe some extra differentiation will be there. In a classroom, the average marks of the students are marks secured by different students in a normal class. Academic marks is called a normal distribution. Are you following? Uh, top top students marks is called what? Uniform. All students marks normal. So you can decide what is normal and what is uniform. And the economy status of all Indians. Come on, normal, normal. Economy status of top rich Indians of 100, uniform. So you will get easily the type of knowledge. Are you getting? Hmm. Reading procedure of all my classroom students. Normal. ఒకడు అసలు చదవడు. They will not read. Somebody will read. Somebody will not read. That is called, there is a lot of huge gap. So top 30 students reading process, very close, 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. There is a lot of close relationship is there. So you can easily decide what is the normal distribution and what is uniform distribution. So I think this first three are clear today. Clear? So tomorrow class I will come back. We will discuss about random and what? Uniform. Look at all of you. Tomorrow, everyday class is starting at what time? 11:20. So we will make our class to be starting at 11:15. Because of my classroom's demos time, it will be starting at 11:20. Next it is switch over to, this is a standard time. Tomorrow I will start at 11:15. 11:25 if you come, that doors will be closed. The garbage collector will collect away. Our policy is that 10 minutes gap is there. 11:15 class will start. 11:25 is the last entry. 11:26 coming. Not allowed. Not allowed. Take care. All the best. Don't miss the next class. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, you hold on. You hold on. I will give you any doubts are there. I'll clarify your doubts. Rocky Sharma.
Hello.
Rocky Sharma, tell me.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Good
actually,
afternoon.
I have one doubt where you were working on loop, for loop. So,
Mm,
sir, in loop, we are giving the variable x, right, sir?
mm,
But
mm.
when we are giving like array function a equals to np dot random normal and whatever the value we were giving. So, sir, how like loop is taking our a variable because in loop we gave x variable, yeah, or value variable.
This is a first for repetition of the same function to be repeated for
Yes,
10
sir.
times.
Yes, sir.
That only. This is for repeating the same value to be printed this many times. This loop
Okay.
is not affecting on this A. This is only for repetition purpose, I said.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Next, Vishnu. Vishnu. Student name is Vishnu. Vijay Anthony. Vijay Anthony. I am unmuting. You need to accept that unmute, my dear students. Vijay Anthony. 0.37, 0 minus 0.45, 0.4 minus 1.37, 1.61, 0.16 minus 1 point that. Vijay Anthony, you need to calculate mean of that. Mean of all values you take it. Mean of all values you take it. And mean will be coming. That mean will be the center point. Left side of that values will be equally distributed. Equally spaced values will be taken. That is what I said in the class. I hope you got it. That's what I'm saying, that you go for ascending that values. Keep that values in ascending order. You will get it. Ascending order. Very, very easy. Simple now. Okay, good. So next, Sai, M. Sai, M. Mr. Shai. Right, he is not able to take. So, Atek Rahman. Sir, in LOC comma shape indicates standard deviation formula. Seema, shape is not there. Shape is not there. What is there? Scale. Scale. That is not shape. It is called what? Scale. Scale. Scale represents what? Standard deviation. Width. Here I said already. In this case. Here you see. Uh, Normal. Your parameters explanation. Scale represents standard deviation. That is a spread width. The bell curve left side. The bell curve left side. These values are there now. This is called a SD. This is called a scale. This is a negative scale. This is called a positive scale is also there. Positive scale is also there. Positive scale is also there. Okay, ma? Right. So, Rahman, my dear student, I hope you got it. Rahman, you got it. Okay. Right. Shahu, in range function, D type is string, use type error coming, sir. My dear student, A range function is for what? Range of values to distribute. String function means what is the use? It is a type error only, na? We cannot convert string values into numerical values, na? Type error will be coming. It is a basic level only. The Python level only we get it. So, students in online, I hope you got it. Shahu, you got it. Shahu, you got my point. Yes. All the students, right. Mm. Anthony, final request, sir. I am from other Python class. Did not know earlier. Can you please share your notes? Definitely, Anthony. I will share my notes. Last time only I said this week I will share it. Once they change the link, I will share it. Definitely. Maybe at most Thursday I can share it. Anthony, don't worry about it. I said no, definitely I'll give to all of you. My notes I'll give you, MCQs I'll give you, all my system test questions I'll give you. Total programs will be coming. You will be refreshing it again here. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, students. So I hope that got it. So Sai M is not able to unmute by himself. Any more doubts, my dear students here? Right, students. Thank you. All the best. Don't miss the next class. Very, very important. Very, very important. We'll go for RAND, uniform, and other things I will cover. Thank you. All the best.